Howdy, Possum Patty here, and it's Trash Tuesday. So come on along. So in today's episode, what are we going to do? Oh, you know what? Put that aside for a minute. Mr. Possum gave this to me this morning. Look at that donut. I'm going to have to cut the box. I know it's hard to get it under the camera here. But this is a giant box of those little K-cups. But I'm loving that donut. And the other day I came across this really old photo. And for some reason I mounted it on some cardstock. So I was going to do something with it at some point in time. But obviously I didn't. So this is me eating breakfast when I was in kindergarten, I think. Look at that old bottle of milk there. Having a bowl of cereal. Little arm over here belongs, little hand over here belongs to my brother. So this is probably 1957. Probably around 1957. So I'm thinking I'm going to make another food page because food packaging is like the best. You know, they spend millions of dollars on making their packaging very appetizing. So it is just perfect for junk journal. Now all the pages are not food, but I do have a lot of food in here. Of course, we all eat food, so we all have food packaging. Except for this page was when I went to the fair, so this is, of course, it has food on it. Food, right? Okay, well anyway. So I'm going to cut out that very large donut and somehow use the picture of me eating breakfast and maybe go find some other breakfast food packaging and see what I can put on this page. Okay, so far I cut out the big donut and it fits right in here. And then I found a piece of this elderberry dyed paper that I made. Pink cardstock, and I think I'm going to use that for the background because donuts look good on pink. I just made that up, but you know, I like to make things up. And I'm going to use this Jimmy Dean as a pocket on this side because you know I love my windows. And where's my picture? And my picture will go in here like that. Of course, this is pink, so pink and pink. I'm going to find something to put on the back. So this is what I have so far. And I will probably glue this down. This is paper bag here for my trashy. And I might just glue half of this down so maybe I could stick something in the top. I'm not sure what yet, but I did find this McDonald's bag and the word egg, which I may put somewhere. I can put on the back of here maybe. Put something on the back of the picture. Will it fit? Maybe, almost. And so it's coming together. Let me go through the pile one more time, see what else I have. I've got this old yellow envelope. I just cut off the addresses and I ran it through my Big Shot. And I made a little bird, which is over here. So I'm starting to layer things up. I cut out that word egg from the McDonald's bag. I got some yellow rickrack. And I'm stamping now on this yellow envelope. The Google eyes are from the Dollar Tree. They're the ones that are all different colors. And these feathers, I don't know, they might be from Walmart or something, I forget. But I had this scrap material on the table because I was working on my, these aren't really clusters, Halloween clusters. So I ran that through the Big Shot. So I think I'm going to layer that up for a little chick. The chick's going to have a pink tail and a pink eye, and I might put a pink feather on his head. And this will be my pocket. And I need to find something for the back of this yet. But I'm wondering if I want to put some plastic in here. Make it like a real window or something. Parchment maybe. And I think on this side I'll put some rickrack. And I have another stamp. This one has a rooster, chick, pumpkin, some apples, and some sunflowers. And I might put that over here. Or over here, or in the middle, maybe there. And I was digging through the drawer and I found this really pretty pink striped bag. Somebody gifted me this. Now this looks like it came from a donut shop, didn't it? So I'm going to find a picture to put in here. So as you can see, this is getting quite complicated. A collage of trash and other junk. So I got to think about a window. I got to think about something for in here. I got to sew these down. I got to glue this down, sew this down, glue that down, glue this together, glue that on, and still find some more parts. Okay, I'm getting there. I got my sewing done. I put the rickrack on there. And then I was wondering how I was going to attach this really heavy piece of cardboard. And I took a little piece over to the sewing machine, and it actually went through quite easily. It didn't mind sewing this corrugated cardboard at all. So I said, oh, good. So I just sewed around like that. So this is going to be like a little pocket. And this is going to go in there like that, but I have to find a picture to put in there. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this down into the book, though. And I think this one goes here. And I think this one is going to go over there like that. So on this one, I stitched 2 layers of rickrack. And this is just some scrap rickrack that I had wrapped around this red rickrack. So using up some scraps here. And I sewed around the Jimmy Dean. I decided not to put a window in there. I'm going to leave that open, I think. So I might go ahead and glue these papers down to the backing like that. And then while that is drying, I am going to work on finding something for there and putting something on the back of here. So let me tell you a story about this little girl in kindergarten. Well, it was my first day of kindergarten, and you know, they have snack time, and they give you those little cardboard cartons of milk. I don't know if they have those anymore. They might have plastic bottles now. Well, anyway, we had these little cardboard cartons of milk, and I had never had one before. So I'm struggling and I'm struggling trying to open it up. And I couldn't get this thing open for the life of me. So the teacher sees me struggling, and she calls this boy who's on the other side of the classroom to go over and help me open it. Well, you know, I had an older brother. Well, I mean, I still have him. But, you know, at this time, you have a brother who's like 1.5 years older. And it's always a contest about, you know, being independent and doing things yourself and not letting him get the best of you and showing everybody what you could do. And that you can do things as well as your older brother. So I was not going to let this boy come over and open up this carton of milk for me. I had to show my independence. I had to do it myself. And man, I struggled and struggled and struggled. And just before he got over to my seat, I got it open. And I was just so proud of myself for doing that. What should I put on here? Maybe some tacky glue. Glue this down. So these are some chickens we had, you know, 35, 40 years ago. Used to go get the eggs in the morning before I had to go to work. Go out, feed the chickens, give them some fresh water, get the eggs. Yeah, I was quite the independent child. Make sure I got these right side up. I had to do everything myself. I don't remember too many things from kindergarten, but I do remember my first day of kindergarten. Will they stay down? Sometimes pictures curl up. Well, this picture's in pretty good shape for almost 40 years old, isn't it? I had to put some bricks along the edge of the fence because the chickens were digging their way out. And the weasels were digging their way in, get to the chickens. They weren't weasels, they were actually minks, real minks. Okay, let's see how that looks when it dries. And I think for my little pink envelope over here, I am going to put this stack of pancakes. It has to be about this size, so I think that will just fit there. And then maybe on the other side I'll put another picture of my chickens. So I'm going to cut this out and I'll be right back. Okay, the chicken picture is not quite tall enough to go on the back of the pancakes to fit into the envelope. So there's these eggs on the back of this pancake mix. So I'm going to see if I can make some kind of border with these eggs. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. Let's see if I can. It's got to be about that wide. Okay, so if I center them like that and mark this off, and then maybe cut out where the eggs are. I wonder if I should even this out. Let's see what we got here. Okay, just got to get trimmed just a little bit more. And this has to go down at least to cover that up to about there. Let me just make a line here so I know where I'm at. Okie dokie, let's see. Looks about right. Okay, I'm just going to make a rounded kind of, but I don't want to go past this line. Like that. And let's see if that'll work. It looks like I might want to make that a little thinner at that one spot right there, so I'm not cutting off the chicken's head. Okay, I don't want to go past this line. Just want to bring that in a little bit. And this cardboard did not cut very well there. There we go. So I'll just even that out. Okay, I'm going to get this all together and I'll be right back. You know, just when you think you're done with something, you could always add something else. And I love this little King Arthur seal. And I've got some scraps of paper for where I cut out the bird. And I thought, well, maybe I'll put a little material on there, make it look like a little bit of ribbon. I'm going to attach it to the back with this little seal here to cut this out. And then this might be done, although I'm looking at the back of this envelope thinking, I could put something there, can't I? So I might go looking for another breakfast item. I've got egg, I got sausage, I got pancakes, I got donut coffee. So what else can I do? What else can I do? I'll make these a little shorter, let's see. Maybe tea, because I'm a tea drinker, I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm going to stick these down first. That's a big blob of glue. Big blob of glue. Okay, we gotta let all of this dry. You know, I was just thinking, did I not just buy 6 packs of new paper for the fall? And am I not just sitting here delightfully crafting with garbage? Yes, I am. All right, there's my pancakes, my chickens, my eggs. And they're going to go in here when they're dry. And this is done. And let's see. Was there something else? Oh, yeah, I want to put something on the back of the bag. so busy making my cards here, my tags and my cards, I almost forgot about my little bird. And I glued a piece of this scrap material onto a piece of the yellow envelope. And I decided to put the two stamps together on this side. And these are old Stampin' Up! Stamps. 1998 these are. Put a little piece of that material in the background. Loving the yellow and the pink. I distress with possum pink. Possum pink is the only correct color to distress with. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. So I got my donut pocket, and I decided to decorate the pink striped bag with images from my Yogi tea box. And I put a little bit more of that material there. I put the cup of tea there and the Yogi label in the front. And inside I have my chickens and my eggs on that side, and my pancakes and my King Arthur Baking Company, more material. And I'm going to leave this out because it feels like it's still sticky, still wet. So I'm going to leave that out. And I put a part of that tea box on the picture so it has a little pull, and I distressed with pink ink. Possum pink. And we have little Possum Patty having her breakfast, and she's going to go right into the window there, and this is going to be the little pole. So the only thing that's missing is my bird, my little chickie, and my little chickie's going to go right there, and my cat's banging on the door. Hold on. Okay, one cat went out and a different cat came in. And now the other cat wants to come back in. And now the other cat is banging on the door. But if I go let that cat in, then this cat will run out. Okay, we're giving our yellow spotted bird a pink feather tail. And I had a yellow wing here somewhere. But that was quite a while ago. Let me find that. Okay, I glued the eye down because I found that. So before I lost the eye, I glued that down. Now I'm going to glue down the wing, which is made out of that yellow envelope. And I wanted to put a little bit of pink fluffy feather on there. So we will snip this like so. Give it a wing. Some wing feathers. Oh, that's cute. Cute, cute, cute. And I was thinking about putting a little one on top of the head. But I don't know if that's going to look right or not. But we can try it out and see how it looks. Oop. It doesn't really show up very well against this background. Unless I try another color. I do have, there's a gold one. And this one's a little bit more yellow. Let's just take a little bit of the fluff, I think. Or do I want this stuff up here? let's see, let's see. Uh-oh, cat sees the feathers. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a little yellow fluff. A little bit of yellow fluff right there. Right there. Just like that. Feathers away before the cat gets them. Okay, I believe that I need to clean up my mess. No, I believe that I'm done. Done. Wow, what a process this spread was. I used my elderberry dyed papers. I used the yellow Rick Rack scraps. I used material scraps. I used my stamps from 1998. I used the die to cut a yellow envelope and material scraps. Used some old feathers. I used a Google Eye from the Dollar Tree, Egg McMuffin bag. We got sausages and eggs. We got little Possum Patty eating breakfast. My chickens from 35, 40 years ago. Nice little window pocket there. Mr. Possum gave me this box today with his donut shop coffee K-cups were in there, which I sewed on. Made my tag with some eggs and my old chickens. And a box from the pancake mix, King Arthur. A little more of that ribbon up there. Cup of tea on the back. My stamps. And that's going to go in there. And there you have it. Ta-da! Happy junk journaling. Junk journaling. Thanks for coming along today. Bye-bye now.